Hello. Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. So the game's up. Championship. This one was very personal. Now I can speak about it because it's over with. The Aces were happy. I'm going to get more into it on the Patreon. I'm going to tell y'all more stuff. I'm going to just keep this for the video. This one was very personal, and I'm going to tell you the extra details on the Patreon. But here, A'ja Wilson secures her third championship. She's a 4-time MVP. 2-time finals MVP, 3-time defensive player of the year. Should have been 4 times, but you know the league is haters. And hey, they were 14-14, and I picked before the season that the Aces would win, but everybody forgets that though. I picked the Aces to win before the season. Even during the beginning of the season, A'ja was playing good. The problem was the team was playing like trash, and A'ja knew it too, because after they got blown out, she called all of them out, which she needed to. And I told everybody, like, man, Dana wasn't being used right, I said. Then everybody was like, man, she dribbled too much, this, and then Dana ball out. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't think people understand basketball, and hopefully we could get back to basketball, because I'm not going to hold y'all. This year has been trash. These past 2 years have been trash. I have not enjoyed covering basketball. This is one of the reasons why I stopped dealing with NBA content creators and dealing with even watching the NBA, because it's not about basketball anymore. A'ja Wilson was the GOAT before she even entered this season. Like, what are we talking about? Y'all are so quick to christen everybody else. Y'all don't give love to the player that's there. Napheesa Collier was never on A'ja Wilson's level. Let's just be honest. She never was. Yeah, it was a fun back and forth. Yeah, you had your little fun and stuff. You know, shout out to Showtime on Point Sports. And shout out to IMZO Media, man, the needle mover, and the GOAT. You know, it was great banter, but in my heart of hearts, I'm going to tell y'all from my opinion. This is my opinion, how I feel. Napheesa Collier was never near no damn A'ja Wilson. From the beginning to the end, she was not that good this season. She was cool. She was okay. But was she having an MVP season? No, she wasn't. I felt like last year was better. The problem was A'ja was so dominant, it was crazy. And this year, yes, Fee had the stats, but like I told y'all, Fee did not have the game. She just didn't. Not this year. She was, she was cool. She was good, but she did not have a real great season. It was okay. It was just okay. Now we can get back to basketball. A'ja Wilson, aka the GOAT, has finally put everything to bed. All you heard was Kelsey Plum this. I told y'all that Kelsey Plum was the reason they lost. I made a video on the Patreon. Everybody who signed up to the Patreon, make sure you hit the like button too when you come in. Y'all don't like to hit the like button. If you're not going to donate, just hit the like button. That's all you got to do. Hit the like button. I don't have a problem if you don't donate. Just hit the like button. But if you would like to donate, we got the super chat. If you're on your phone, hype this video up. Also, you can Cash App, or you can leave a super thanks after the video's over with. A'ja Wilson took this personal because she was so sick and tired of all fans, especially the Angel and Caitlin Clark fans, and some of these Napheesa Collier new fans, because they was trying to get rid of her. She wanted to put all that to bed, dog. Like, she's tired of it. Like, we just want to talk basketball. And you got people trying to throw shit about Dana. Listen, I don't owe Dana shit. Dana did what Dana was supposed to do. She went out there and played. But she is who I told y'all she is. She is a 7th or 6th person off the bench. And she's a scorer. If you put Dana in her role, then she will be great. Last year was messed up because Jeff P did what he did. So we never actually got a chance to actually see how the team could have been if Spoon really had control. So again, I'm good with her winning a championship. It was well earned. But if any one of you bastards come to me talking about apologize, I'm not apologizing for shit. I will stomp a mud hole in your ass. Dana, well deserved, she won. But again, would she have done this on Minnesota? No. She needed to be on a team with veterans, with a core that is veterans and who have done this before. You have to get rid of players like her and the old guard if you want to move on into the next generation. Asia Wilson should get all the praise. Jackie Young should get all the praise. Jewel Lloyd, shout out to Jewel Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd did what she always does, show up in big games. Something a lot of these other players can't do. Jewel Lloyd's impact was incredible off the bench. And I was the one who suggested she should come off the bench. I think she would be great, and then she could end the game starting. Everybody was like, oh, that ain't gonna work, that ain't gonna work. And then when she did it, look what happened. You know what? I'm so sick and tired of y'all. Like this, I'm gonna be real, WNBA has not been fun for me. The only reason I stick around, I'm gonna tell y'all, is because of Showtime and because of Prince. I'm being real. I was really about to say F all this shit this year. I was about to tell Auntie too. Auntie, she keeps me going. I hate the LSU, the SC fans. I hate it. I hate all of it. Because y'all are assholes. All of y'all. I'm so happy Asia Wilson won. Because now we can talk about basketball. I'm tired of all of this antics crap. You can big up players without tearing other players down. And we've lost focus. It's so mind-boggling to me at how y'all have desecrated the game of basketball. The men's side has done it. I'm telling y'all, the only reason why I cover this W and women's shit, I didn't have to do it. I could have just watched it on my personal time and just made a video here and there. I do this because Auntie Sess believe in me. Showtime believe in me. Prince believe in me. Because I'm going to be real with y'all. I was about to say F this shit and quit. Quit talking about women's basketball. Seriously, I'm tired of it. I just want to talk basketball. I don't care about your personal feelings. I don't care about stats. I care about what you do on that court. I care about the mental. I care how you are with your teammates. I care about people trying to win. And that's something that these bums in Chicago didn't show me this year. Asia Wilson showed you the blueprint. And she's the goddamn standard. So stop with all this bullshit about the girl in Indiana. Stop with all this bullshit about they didn't need Kelsey. They needed Kelsey Plum. I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all said NaLyssa Smith was washed. And I told y'all, NaLyssa Smith is fine. She would be good. I said that I think NaLyssa would be good in the Aces before anybody talked about it. And look what happened. I've always said all this stuff, but you know what? I'm going to start tooting my own horn because y'all don't like to give credit where credit is due. Y'all like to mention stuff I'm wrong on, but y'all don't want to mention 90% of the shit that I'm right on. Y'all some hoes, dog. Like, straight up. Like, the W, like, next year, man, I ain't dealing with it. I ain't dealing with that BS. We gonna talk basketball. And if you can't talk basketball, stay the F around me. Like, straight up, stay the F from round me, bro. I'm dead ass serious. Stay from round me. Shout out to Chelsea Gray, man. Shout out. for punking AT as well. And shout out to Dana too for punking on AT. But I don't change my opinion about Dana last year, and I don't change my opinion about her being a basketball player. Dana is a hooper. Not ER, hooper, H-O-O-P-A. She was balling at Louisville. She balled in Chicago. She had a bad year last year because of the power struggle between Jeff P and T Spoon. She got caught in the middle of it, and she couldn't play her game. Did she also help sabotage Spoon? Absolutely she did. She's a snake in the grass. Solid player, but she's a snake. She's a solid player, had a great series. So stop with all this talking about we owe her. How about y'all say Seattle owe Jewel an apology? Why is it always Chicago? Because y'all don't like that girl, Angel? Y'all spent the time on the internet to throw that out there instead of just praising Dana. But it's cool. Y'all are the most messiest people I've ever been around. It go for the rainbow people and it go for the straight women and men. Y'all are lames on the internet. Y'all made this year very hard to watch. Y'all did. The only reason why I stayed around is because I love the game. And Auntie Says, I love Auntie Says, love Showtime, love Prince. They've kept me grounded and wanting to do this. But I'm going to be real with y'all, man. This past 2 years was bull crap. That's why I was happy football came back. Because I can actually speak about something that I love. Like, I love basketball, but I get to speak without BS, without agendas. Like, everybody knows what it is in the NFL. We just go by what we go by. We see what we see on the field, and we go from there. I could break down film. I could talk about this. It's fun. Basketball was lame because you had people who want to go sneak this and on other accounts because you don't agree with their opinion. You got people being disrespectful in the chat because you say how you feel and call it a day. They don't like that. But Asia Wilson, man, I made the video way too long about all that banter. But Asia Wilson did her thing. She won. She showed y'all that she's the greatest. She was the greatest before she came into this season. Like, what are we talking about? Candace Parker, I'm sorry. Y'all be overhyping Candace Parker. Candace was great. That's cool and all. But Candace had a lot of flameouts. She's nowhere near Asia Wilson's level. Maya Moore, she ended her career too early before we could see what else she could do. And then y'all forget Simone Augustus was on that team too, with Sylvia Fowles. Y'all keep forgetting. Cheryl Swoops is the second greatest women's basketball player of all time because she did it on both ends. Y'all disrespect Cheryl because y'all saw Cynthia take over games late and score and did her job. Y'all always forget about Cheryl Swoops when Cheryl Swoops hit some big shots to put him in that position to win. For Cynthia Cooper to go off. She guarded the best players on the perimeter every night so Cynthia could go off. Y'all so disrespectful, dog. And then y'all got mad when she told the truth that Asia's the greatest. Cheryl not out here hating like Candace Parker be doing. Well, her light bright ass. Cheryl Swoops is a real GOAT. Maya Moore, real GOAT. Like, they tell you what it is. Asia Wilson is the greatest. There's no more talk. Dominique Malonga, overrated. Step your game up, shawty. They said you're going to be this generational player where? Caitlin Clark, step your punk ass game up, flat back ass broad. All that bench mob shit. F your lynch mob, bitch. Come out there and play. Stop all this. I need hoopers. This year, I'm going to be real critical. I'm not giving anybody slack. I don't care if you a Gamecock. I don't care if you a Tiger. I'm going to give you the smoke. I don't care. Step your game up. Step your game up. Kelsey Plum went over there and thought everything was sweet. Guess what? Like what my dog Asia said, Asia told the truth. Y'all done shitted on her name all year. I told y'all Asia Wilson is the greatest. All she needed was her bum-ass team to step up, and they did. Chelsea Gray said, man, she challenged me, and I responded. She ain't do like Rachel Banham punk ass and go cry her minivan looking ass in the corner. She ain't do like Double A and go over here crying and shit, mad because your season terrible and Citron was better than you. Nobody want to hear that shit. It's about winning. When your superstar, your best player says, I need better players. I don't need mid. You go get that best player, the players. You saw what Asia said. Look, love Kia, but we need somebody to help me on them boards. Help me down low. Okay, we'll go get Alyssa. Bring Jewel Lloyd in. My man, we gonna need somebody. We're gonna need an extra punch to score. So you see what they did for their superstar player? You see what Mark Davis did? See, that's it's about your front office. Asia, I love her. She get a lot of credit. But if it wasn't for that front office, Bill Laimbeer, shout out to Bill Laimbeer for taking Jackie Young. Along with Asia, man, you would have never had this. You would have never had this. Bill Laimbeer needs to get thanked for building this team. Detroit shot, nigga. But y'all always talk about Candace Parker. Tell Candace Parker how she like them shot, nigga. How we used to whoop her ass every day. Well, her soft ass. Then she want to get mad and try to throw somebody on the damn court. She the one that started the shit. But no, it's just like them Lakers in the NBA. Bunch of pretty boy and pretty girl ass people. Asia ain't Asia Detroit. Asia got that shot back in her. She got that shot. She got that Cheryl Ford type of style in her. She got that Tina Thompson inside of her. Shout out to Goon and his wife Dana. So like I said, man, it is what it is. Asia went out there. Phoenix, we ain't got to recap the game. Phoenix was done when they walked on the court. AT was out here trying to flagrant foul her. AT was playing like NBA Live on Sega Genesis. Remember when y'all turned the fouls off and you just, just knock everybody out? You was playing prison ball? Man, somebody turned the settings to off. Like, hey, AT, go ahead and push. DeWanna Bonner got pumped. Kalea Copper on and off. I told y'all they needed Satu. Y'all kept telling me Satu. Satu is the initiator. If she doesn't go off early, that team does not function. Satu don't give a shit. She will battle. AT's the one who shelled up. AT's the reason why y'all lost, Phoenix. She shelled up. Kai Copper shelled up. DeWanna Bonner and Satu saved y'all game 3. That's what I'm saying. Asia Wilson knew what the job was. She said, I know the assignment. We got to win because I have to bring it back to basketball. We are now talking basketball. Asia Wilson, I'm going to do a live tonight. We're going to talk about the All-W team. I didn't have a problem with the All-W team, but I did have an issue. Didn't have a problem with it, but I do have a little issue. All right? So this is what I'm saying. I call shit out. But Asia Wilson is the GOAT. So y'all got to stop with all this capping, this hating, trying to say Jackie Young wasn't no damn MVP. Stop playing. A'ja Wilson was the MVP. She had the most consistency during the whole season. The whole series. The whole series. So y'all got to stop with this. Y'all got to stop with your hate. She deserved to win. She got it. We good to go. You know, it's over. What is it? Period. Like, over with. And I love the moment she shared with her parents. She shared with Bam. She shared with Becky. Kathy Engelbert, man, they was booing the shit out of her. They, you know, as she should get booed. But yeah, this was a great closeout. When the Mercury start closing the gap, you knew they weren't coming back. I knew it was over. It was over in the first quarter. The game was over. The game was over in the first quarter when Mercury tried to go on that run, and then the Aces answered and then outscored them for the rest of the game and D'd them up. I knew it was over. I told everybody the series was done. The Mercury do not match up with the Aces. The Aces are too physical. They run their half court actions are very, very precise. They run it through A'ja. They also can run when they want to speed up the tempo. J.O. and Chelsea can push the pace. This is one of the reasons why last year, if you notice, when they moved J.O. to the point, they got better. They were better. With Kelsey running the point, Kelsey was jacking up all these damn shots at the wrong time. Kelsey has basically popped them in the foot. They would have beat New York last year if you would have took Plum off the team. Seriously. Seriously. But you know, it was I knew the series was over, man. We knew this. It's a bad matchup, and AT just ain't built like that. And we saw it. AT is not built like that. AT was Pillsbury-ish. You know, I'm going to have to holler at Auntie, man. We're going to have to do the Pillsbury-ish playoff edition. Like, straight up. But yeah, I wanted to get all that out early on, man. There's nothing more we have to say. A'ja was the GOAT before the damn season started. A'ja was the GOAT like 2 years ago. She became the GOAT. Y'all Negroes needed validation, but I didn't. I already knew what she was built like. I knew what she was built like. I knew what A'ja brought to the table. Y'all didn't. And for that, A'ja Wilson on top. She can't be stopped. Stop. AT done drop.